Andy, do you need the headset or are you okay? You're good? Okay. Cool.
This is winners quarterfinals or winners 3?
This is the last match of winners 3.
Awesome.
Alright, so I know someone was looking for FSLink. Here he is. Finally on stream, winners round 3. This is the last match of winners round 3, actually. So after this, we'll be moving into the quarterfinals, I believe. And we got AnD on Zero Suit. And AnD so far doing pretty good. AnD has been practicing a lot. He started out very slow, but that's kind of how AnD as a player tends to develop whenever he picks up the new Smash. Takes him a little bit to get ramped up. But once he gets comfortable, he can usually play pretty effectively. AnD known for being usually very patient, not known for his edge guarding or his aggressive play. FSLink seems to be more of a jack of all trades. Plays a lot of different games, plays a lot of different characters. FSLink doing a good job of recovering from that early deficit. FSLink not feeling confident about punishing that grab. AnD is about 10 to 15% away from back throw kill, but manages to end with the forward air first, so that was pretty good. And AnD playing it safe, retreating, far away from the PK Thunder, not trying to challenge that, having none of it. Oh wow, that was a really nice trade out of the neutral air. Completely stuffed the down air attempt. And AnD needs to be really careful about that jab because Ness is not your average height character. And Zero Suit Samus's jab, even though it is frame 1, it has been known to go over certain characters, or especially like when they're crouching or ducking. So he really needs to make sure that he knows that jab's going to hit if he's going to go to it, because it looks like he's mashing out the entire sequence, which is a lot of lag at the end. So he needs to be very careful. All right, good pivot grab, good mix-up. Still getting 3%, but the back throw. Very, very poor spacing right there by AnD. Really needs to try to stay behind FSLink when he's looking for that back throw kill. That's Ness's safest go-to kill option as far as like just throwing it out. Obviously, he could go for like a forward smash or something like that, but definitely a lot more punishable. Doesn't want to show his hand too often at that. So you want to make sure that you always land behind him so he can't autopilot shield grab you. Nice forward smash by AnD, and it looked like it was about to kill, but FSLink hanging in there with the good DI. And he definitely probably wants to try to absorb some of those shots, but I'm sure he's really afraid of the cooldown, and it's going to get him blown up if he's not careful. Okay, another nice kill by AnD. Closing out the stock again, not forcing anything too crazy. That is how the AnD do. AnD, a very deliberate player, very methodical. Nice jab check to pivot grab. FSLink staying in his shield, very scared right now. Looks a little flustered, actually. Gonna have to try and settle down. Okay, nice job by AnD. And FSLink's not completely out of the game yet, but He's going to have to get some hard read or a gimp, I think, at this point to make up the difference. The back throw not quite ready yet by a lot. And he has AnD on the run for now. It needs to make the most of this. But AnD using the invincibility. Oh, man. Very nice option right there. And FSLink not reacting, but that back throw is primed and ready, and there it goes. Nice back throw. Such tech skill. Oh, wow, that grab reached pretty far, actually, and AnD is losing a lot of ground as FSLink is getting some nice forward air strings. They're not all completely comboing, but it's good enough. And this is basically even again. Good job by FSLink, really reading AnD's air movement on this last stock. Again, it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. And FSLink is finishing this match pretty strong for the moment. Good up smash to cover FSLink's retreat option right there. Smash pretty big. Oh, again, AnD gets him with the jab check to pivot grab. FSLink could spot dodge that if he wanted to. That grab is not very fast. FSLink's job is probably going to be to try to get percent for free. Needs to be very mindful of his landing like that. Good punish by AnD actually on that landing. There you see the deliberate style of AnD, holding his ground and just shielding. Does not like to get too crazy. Would have been really nice if he could have absorbed that. Nice get up attack, reacting to the down smash read. Oh, nice block. And I think a couple of the audience members cringed right there. That was pretty close. Oh, not able to get the combo, but he is in back throw range now. He is in back throw range. So AnD needs to make sure that he doesn't lag in front of FSLink. Nice neutral air out of shield. Very close. Oh, if AnD had just kicked him, that would have been it, but the up B will finish it. Yeah, if he had just stuck the leg out, that would have did it. But good enough. The up B finish will be more than enough to close that out. Okay, so game 2, and FSLink switching to Luigi. All right. Luigi has definitely seen a good deal of tournament play in the last couple months, most notably False. Had really good success with him at Collision. He co-mained, I think, Luigi and Sheik, and is continuing to do so today. And, of course, from the Xanadu tournaments, Boss has been doing really well with Luigi as well. Yeah, the year of the Ouija. Oh man. Big whiff by FSLink, but AnD not able to punish. Gets the kind of random forward smash, but any old port in the storm, why not? Take that. FSLink short hopping an awful lot. Really showing his hand. Really relying on the priority from his aerials to prevent AnD from approaching. Like if AnD wanted to, he could probably dash attack those short hops. This time there is no super back throw threat to worry about, so AnD will be fine. And Luigi doesn't really have too much of an approach in this matchup. It's going to be real tough. Gets a nice air and hit off of the down B, but unable to read the down air in response. And AnD was fishing for a potential kick there, I think, to close the stock out. AnD's showing some very uncharacteristic impatience, and that's what happens when you get impatient. You die. Pretty good life lesson, I think. Impatience equals death. Oh man. So AnD looks a little bit lost and confused right now. Doesn't really quite know what to do with this character. But those forward smashes have really been paying off for him. They've been catching FSLink at the right time. If those miss, though, that's a lot of percent that he's going to eat. Okay, good punish by FSLink. Has a healthy 70% lead. And AnD really needs to be careful when he anti-airs Luigi like that, because he can easily use Nair to break through. So those are not necessarily guaranteed all the time. Has to be really aware of where Luigi is in the air, especially if he's directly above him. FSLink losing his lead slightly, cut to below half. Okay, real nice control by AnD. Gives up stage control, though, by, again, sticking out the forward smash. If the forward smash does not connect, that is a lot of lag at the end, and that's going to cost him that opportunity. Okay, nice neutral air by AnD. Good air-to-air option right there. Sticks out the down smash for some reason. I guess he had a read in the back of his mind, but it did not pan out. But he still has center stage. Luigi still has to fight for control. I think AnD just needs to stop throwing out so many big attacks. He does not need to force it. Oh, and a miscommunication there by FSLink, and he will rip pepperoni for that stock. Very unfortunate. I guess he was expecting Luigi to snap the ledge after the tornado, and for whatever reason he didn't. But he does get the kill, and now it's tied up for the last stock. Should be some, oh, that should have been some free percent, but I think he full hopped on accident right there. It did not look quite right. The rising forward air was a little late too. Nonetheless, though, FSLink doing a good job getting a couple back airs, but still getting bullied across the stage just by Zero Suit's threat of aerials and her speed. Yeah, both players really struggling to land a hit. Finally, AnD with a chance for a string. And FSLink is choosing to air dodge instead of sticking out a neutral air, which would probably stuff almost anything that Zero Suit would try to challenge with. But nonetheless does finish that game out. That was a real ugly game, not gonna lie. Not the cleanest play from either players. FSLink Luigi pick did seem to have AnD confused, though. I don't think he really knew what to do in that matchup.
I think they played.
All right, game 3. Here we go. Tied up 1-1, and FSLink does go back to his nest, and AnD will stick it out with Zero Suit. AnD getting a little faked out there by the amount of hits on the forward air. And gets knocked back. Autopilots a fully charged blaster shot. And that allows FSLink to heal over half of the damage that he took in the beginning. I really think that AnD needs to be a little bit more patient. He needs to, after he gets those throws, if he's not going to get the guaranteed up air, he needs to kind of just bait and see where FSLink goes, because every time he whiffs like that, oh no! If FSLink had been paying attention, he might have been able to spike him. And both players are swinging for that spike, but neither able to confirm it. Ceiling very dangerously low at this part of the stage, and during the transitions. Oh, goodbye, AnD. Extremely risky option to throw that grab out. Yeah, right now it looks like both players are kind of just thinking in the moment and not really thinking too far ahead. They're kind of just going with what they feel is right at the time when they honestly could be baiting the other player into better spots. Both players wisely ceasing action right now, reminiscent of the Pokemon transformations in Melee, where neither side wants to make a move. No reason to risk it right now. Very nice read by FSLink and a good punish on that autopiloted recovery. AnD thought he was safe, and that is a early kill in this matchup. FSLink way in the lead now. AnD needs a miracle to come back from this. What the? Well, AnD just died from a forward throw at 12%. Holy.